Alrighty, figured I'd throw up another video and just kind of show you guys some of the other stuff that I've worked on in this world. Besides just my mycelium island base. My nether tunnel I've been working on today for a while. Apparently there's a ghast in there too. Anyways, yep, this is my nether tunnel I've been working on today. I've had it for a while, but it needed a decent upgrade, so I'm not done yet, obviously, but I'll show you guys when I'm done with this project later on. But just so you know, this portal goes back to a base that I showed in the last video. I don't know why I'm flying through this right now while I could be on my boat, but that's okay. I'll just quickly show you guys my end island. I haven't done too terribly much besides kill a couple of the withers over here. But I do have a small enderman farm I figured I would show. So this is also my little end room that I've built in the fortress. It's pretty funny. All I gotta do now is, if it's night, I can sleep on, here, obviously, just for convenience. And then to get into the portal, which is up there, I just have a little redstone slime block launcher right here, so I can just walk into it and boom. It's a fun little thing. So definitely killed the dragon a few times. I need to kill him a couple more though, just to be sure. That's where I kill the wither and do the under the portal trick. I have my enderman farm over here. The same design that Nembomb has shown. This is like my tool for XP if I need it. Super loud and noisy, but I do have a couple things in this room. Obviously, just to kind of get me started. Haven't used it in a while, just because I have built the XP repair station in my base, so haven't had a huge need for it. I do use ender pearls a lot though, so whenever I run low, that's where I go. So yeah, that is the end side of the world. Next I'm going to show you guys the only other side of the world that I've put a decent amount of work into, but it has been a long time since I've actually worked in the area. And that is in my my island. I call it my Minnesota island because it's pretty much in the shape of Minnesota. That is just a platform that I have used to kill wither skeletons in. I don't have a wither skeleton farm yet, but I am slowly working on buttoning and slabbing up the area to make one eventually. One of those projects I just do one bit at a time. I don't want to do it all at once, it'd take just forever. So I do it bit by bit. This is my Minnesota island. It's pretty much a floating island in the sky. This is where I started my world on. Nothing too exciting here. It's been griefed a lot by some of the other players on the server. A lot of generic resources here, but I've taken most of it. Yeah, this is a really fun project. I'm happy with how this turned out. And I'll show you the shape of the island here in a second. This is where my general mob farm is, as well as an old design for an iron farm that I came up for myself. It worked to a degree, but not too terribly much. So, as well as a village that I protected prior to 114. So most of the villagers down there are broken, sadly. That is a house that my younger brother, has made next to the village. So he uses a lot of the resources in this area. That is one of the houses that my wife has made a long time ago. She's since been using the other base that I've constructed. Another friend of mine lives out in that direction, and another friend kind of lives out in that direction. So yeah, I'll show you the shape of the island though. I feel like I did a good job shaping it to look semi like Minnesota. So, and then I started to build a cow farm over there, but just little stuff. I ended up just finding the mycelium biome and trying to relocate there about midway through this project. So I ended up just kind of giving up on it, but it's pretty fun. So I think that golem just spawned in down there. Anyways, I have another friend that lives out in that direction too. So a lot of people are in this area, but I have since moved out. And coordinates wise, the mycelium biome is off in this direction a ways, and there's some other stuff, skeleton spawner farms and zombie farms and all this other stuff over there, but nothing too terribly crazy. So the only other thing with this base that I did is underneath it, I have just made a couple of farms, which I've since come back and taken some of the resources off, but just a small cactus farm, sugarcane farm, micro farm, and a melon and pumpkin farm also over here. So just small farms that I would use to AFK in while I also get mob drops. So I was, however, dumb enough not to design the farm close enough. So while you're AFKing up here, the cactus farm only partially renders in, depending on your chunk loading settings and everything, of course. But so that was kind of a derp, but yeah, that's about it. And inside here is the AFK room, just an AFK fish farm, pretty simple. Keep a lot of that stuff down here. So, but yeah, that's kind of it. Lately I've been working on a couple of things. I'll show you. Besides the nether tunnel that I'm going to be kind of decorating a little bit, there's one other big project that I would like to spend a lot of detail in, and that is making a kind of an underground cave style house, where they'll have nice green grass and trees and everything underground, and I'll kind of show you the area that I'm doing it in. My younger brother, who built the house by the Minnesota island, was thinking about moving a little bit closer to me so he can use some of the resources. I need to fix that. That's garbage. So, but here is where the project is, and again, it's totally unfinished. I need to cover everything up, but this is the area that I'm going to be building it in. We have a floor plan for what we want the house to look like, but the area itself, I've been working on slab and staring and doing some other things, tricks with lighting and whatnot. So I got a lot of plans. This is nowhere near the finished amount that I want it to be at, but yeah, that's about it. So I'll check up another video soon, and show you guys the new nether tunnel when that's done. And I have a couple other projects that I need to work on. I mean, not to mention the amount of work that I need to put in upstairs in the actual island itself. I have big plans for all that too. This is not the end goal of the island. There's a lot more I'd like to do. So yeah. Throw down a comment on an idea that what you think would look good, and any other suggestions that you think you'd want me to add to the base. I'm open to ideas, so yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.